What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel. Check out the content. And with that being said, I want to talk about Michael Jordan's his lasting impact on the game. Right? You know, every time I get a new post, somebody make a new post, man, it just shows how dominant Michael Jordan was. In the game of basketball. It also shows that his impact on the game of basketball. And I don't think that Michael Jordan's impact, the way he impacted the game, the way he captivated people's imagination. Like some people say that Michael Jordan was the most graceful basketball player that ever lived. And I gotta say that I agree with that. I think only person that comes close to Michael Jordan as far as his gracefulness would be Dr. J, like Julius Erving. But everybody else, is way down the line when it comes to Mike Jordan, his gracefulness and the way like I said, Mike captivated people. And so this post came up on my Facebook feed. And like I said, it's just another example of Mike's dominance and his lasting impact when it comes to what Mike meant to the game of basketball. Michael Jordan has been retired for over 20 something years, close to 30 years now, right? He's been retired, because LeBron is going on he's been in the league for 20 years. And Mike was, LeBron has been in the league for 20 years, and Mike was gone like a few years before LeBron even came into the league. So now look at this right here. This Jump Nation posted this, and this came up on my Facebook feed, and I just wanted to speak on this and just make a point, like I said, about Mike's impact on the game. All right, so Michael Jordan's earnings from Nike in 2023, let me see. I need my I need to enlarge this so I can see it. In 2023, Michael Jordan earned he earned 329 million, right? Just that was from Nike alone. And then so you got Kevin Durant, his earnings, LeBron James' earnings, and Steph Curry's earnings combined. Their off the court earnings combined in 2023 was 311 million. Man, that's just crazy. And like I said, that just goes to speak to the impact that Mike had on the game. That like kids who people who never even seen Mike play the game are still buying Jordans and everything that not just Jordans, but you got the sweatsuits, the Air Jordan, those sweatsuits, and man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I just saw a recent post where somebody just said that LeBron James, like his tennis shoes, like they're cutting the price of his tennis shoes in half, his sneakers. And now I bought a couple pair of LeBron James shoes, but they just not like Mike's. You don't see people spending the night outside of shoe stores and stuff like that, for LeBron James shoes, not like you do Michael Jordan. You don't see people the same thing with Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. You don't see that kind of activity with those guys. And Mike's shoes are collector's items. I mean, I don't know how many different shoes Mike got. I'm trying to think. Somebody told me it was like 20 something different pair of styles of Nikes that Mike got. And I mean, I know that there are about I can recall about 14 that I like. And like I said, every time these stores or these shoes come up for sale, they sell out immediately. And this is 20, almost 30 years after this guy has played. And that just, like I said, that's the impact that Mike had on the sport, man. And can nobody touch it. I don't think that there will ever be anybody who is able to who is able to have that type of impact, you know, like 20 years after you have played, you know, like your shoes, your shoes can't even, you can't even keep Jordans on the shelf. You know, everybody, I mean, from old heads to young, to the young people, everybody is just buying these Jordans, man. Everybody, you know, like I said, these Jordans are collector's items. They're coming out in so many different colors and so many different styles. People never get tired of Jordans, you know. And so that, like I said, man, this dude was, I mean, just the greatest to ever do it. And it shows in the way that people are you know, in the way that people are just buying up his merchandise or buying up, you know, Nike's merchandise, anything with Jordan on it, man. People just want it 30 years after this guy has played. And yeah, that's my take on it, man. This guy, his impact, lasting impact. And I want to see if his impact can go another 10 or 15 years. That'd be crazy. That'd be, you know, that's just crazy. And I was having a discussion with somebody, and I was asking them, like, the only other sneaker, the basketball sneaker that can really compare or compete with Mike is the Air Force One Nikes, right? And so that'll be tough. That'll be a tough debate. Like, which one of those sneakers, like take any Jordan, any of Jordan's shoes, and put them up against the Air Force Ones. Those are two iconic, you know, tennis shoes right there, the Air Force Ones and the Jordans. You know, those tennis shoes will probably sell forever. But let me know what you think. Like, which one of those shoes are the most iconic, the Air Jordans or the Air Force Ones? Man, and I like Air Jordans, and I don't know how many pair of Air Jordans I had, but I also like Air Force Ones, and I got a lot of Air Force Ones. But I think let me know what your favorite is. My favorite is the Air Force Ones, even though I love the Jordans, but the Air Force Ones is just iconic. Yeah, so that's my take on it. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think are the best shoes, the Air Force Ones or the Jordans. And with that being said, like I said, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.